friends, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a chatty video. We're going to talk a little bit about our goals and what I would like to do for 2022, what I would like this year to look like. And I want to share that with you guys and kind of open up with you. I like to watch these videos, but I've never made a video like this, and I actually really do like these types of videos because I find them motivating. I find them very inspiring to kind of look for something positive in the year. I feel like whenever I make a New Year's resolution, I never follow through with it like a lot of people. And after a while, I just started giving up and I just didn't make them anymore. I feel like it's a good idea to set goals for yourself. And that's something that I really have enjoyed doing over the past year. And even though we're a few weeks into the new year, I still don't think it's ever too late to sit down and say, okay, this is what I want my year to look like. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve, and so on. I'm really excited to sit down and share my goals with you. I have been working on this video for a few weeks now, just trying to get ideas together and trying to figure out what it is that I want for this year. And my list isn't complete yet because I feel like I'm always coming up with new things. So I hope you guys enjoy this chatty video. I hope you guys are having a great 2022. I hope your year is going great so far. Unfortunately for us, we got COVID and we tested positive for COVID about a week ago, a little over a week ago. And so we've been at home just trying to get better. We've been very fortunate for it to hit us mild and it wasn't really like that crazy, but we did experience a few things. I still can't taste a lot of things. I still can't smell a lot of things. I can only taste certain things, which I think is really weird, but anyway. Hope you guys are able to put this in the background. I know a lot of you guys like to listen to these videos in the background while you guys are getting things done. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what your goals are for this year. One goal that you really want to make sure to achieve, or something you're looking forward to in the new year. But before we get into this video, I do want to take a second to thank Foreo for partnering up with me on this video. So this video is in partnership with Foreo. So I have worked with Foreo in the past before, and I have been using Foreo products for a while now. It's been a couple years. I have absolutely adored making Foreo a part of my skincare routine over the past few years. The product that I'm going to talk to you guys about, it's something that I've talked about many times here on my channel, and it is the UFO 2 device, which is pretty much the ultimate facial treatment device. So with this, you can experience a spa-like experience in your own home. You can do it on the plane. You can do it in a hotel. You can do it pretty much everywhere. It's pretty compact, so it's really easy to travel with or just to keep on your counter. It doesn't take up a lot of space or keep in your drawer, which I don't like bulky things. I don't like things that take up a lot of space. And if you use it with these sheet masks that you can get pretty much anywhere where you can find this device, I like to use the Glow Addict one. This one gives you such a nice glow. So what makes the UFO 2 special? So you can really turn a 20-minute routine into a 90-second routine at home, the comfort of your own home, on the plane, wherever it is that you want, because it's so compact, it's so easy to travel with, and it really only takes 90 seconds for you to be able to give yourself a facial. And if you're someone that likes to do hydrofacials or just go to the spa to get facials done, those can add up. So this is definitely an investment at first, but once you make the initial investment, you're able to do this in the comfort of your own home or wherever you would like. It rejuvenates your skin, so it can definitely reduce the appearance of pores while locking in moisture into the skin. And I really like the fact that you don't waste a lot of product with this. Sometimes I find that with sheet masks, you have a lot of product left over that you have to go and like rub in. With this, your skin definitely absorbs most of it, and it just has a lot better absorption, in my opinion, from what I've experienced with it. And I've been using it for a while, pretty much since the summer. So the UFO 2 has hyperinfusion technology, meaning that you're able to feel the heating effect, the cooling effect, and then also T-pulsations when you're giving yourself a facial. So with the heating sensation, you're able to prep your skin for better absorption, and then with the cooling effect, it refreshes, it lifts the skin, it tones the skin, it shrinks the appearance of pores, and gets rid of any puffiness. So with the T-pulse sensation, you're able to stimulate the blood circulation in your face and your skin, which pretty much results in better absorption of the products. It also has LED light therapy, which is amazing. It has 8 different types of lights. Each little light has its own little purpose, which I think is pretty cool as well. So when you're doing your little facial, it'll tell you the app will tell you, oh, you're having the green light and the green light does this and this and this, which is so cool. So I'm going to leave a link in the description box below for you guys to be able to check out Foreo. You're able to find Foreo in so many different places, Sephora, Macy's, and online as well. So make sure to check down below for any information about Foreo. So once again, thank you to Foreo for partnering up with me on this video. So let's get into this video. Let's talk about our goals for 2022 and what I hope this year will look like for me. Okay, so I have my planner here, and this is the best planner I've ever owned. It is an amazing planner. I love this planner so much. I have customized this planner like 3 times. It's very expensive, but it's so worth it. It's the only planner that's ever worked, like I said. And I sat down at the beginning of the year and started writing things down, things that I wanted to accomplish, things that I would think about, things that I would hear maybe somewhere in a video that I thought, hey, maybe I would like to accomplish that this year too. So I do want to upload 2 to 3 times a week. And what am I going to do to upload 2 to 3 times a week? All right, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to plan videos, I'm going to think of videos that I want to make, think of things that I want to talk about, ask you guys what videos you guys want to see, and take ideas and stuff like that. So that's one of my goals, to upload 2 to 3 times a week, be more consistent on Instagram, and be a little bit more like answer more of my DMs, because I am horrible at replying to DMs. I feel like I get behind a lot on DMs, and I do talk to a lot of people. I answer at least half of my DMs, and I pride myself on that, honestly. I try my hardest to reply to my DMs, because you guys take time out of your day to talk to me, to tell me things, to give me advice, to give me, you know, a comment about something. So I think it's important to get back to you, but the thing is that I'm not always able to do it. But this year I want to make a little bit more of an effort and separate time to sit down with a cup of coffee, with a cup of tea, and maybe I'm on the elliptical or I'm on the bike or something, and I'm replying to messages and stuff like that. So that is definitely something I want to do. I also want to be more active with reels. I want to make reels, and I want to kind of put myself out there a little bit more and get out of my comfort zone. Reels are a little bit out of my comfort zone because I am very like shy, I guess. I don't really have that personality like, hey, you know. So it's really hard for me to really make reels. But lately I've been playing around with them, and I've actually been having a lot of fun, and I've really been enjoying them. And I really want to push myself to do things that make me a little bit uncomfortable, and just see where it takes me, see what happens. And you never know, something good might come out of it, you know? Another goal is that I really want to continue doing my devotionals every morning. I was really good at waking up for a while at like 6:30 a.m., spending some time alone with God and on the couch before everybody else woke up, and just really enjoying that time and really getting to know the Bible. I grew up as a Christian, and I grew up knowing the Bible and hearing about the Bible here and there, but I want to make sure that I'm doing it because I want to, and it's my conviction, and it's not because I'm being told to do it by my parents, or I'm being, you know, or I feel guilty about it. I want to continue to seek God and continue to grow spiritually and have my own relationship with God as an adult. One thing I really want to work on is not getting distracted. When I'm doing my devotionals, I feel like I get myself distracted all the time, and I know that's part of the battle of, you know, when you're doing a devotional and stuff, but I really want to work on that this year. Another thing is fat. Okay, so one of my goals is to lose weight. Again, if I lose 2 pounds, technically I lost weight, right? But what am I going to do to lose weight? You know, what am I going to do to get healthy? What am I going to do to achieve that goal? So I want to challenge myself to work out 3 times a week. It doesn't matter when, as long as I'm working out 3 times a week. I used to be able to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and just have like legs and or back and bis one day, chest and tris the other, leg day on the other day, or sometimes have a 4th day and do cardio. But I really want to focus on, okay, 3 times a week, that's how much I'm going to work out. No ifs, ands, or buts. Whether I'm on a layover, whether I'm at home, whether it's just like a quick little workout on, you know, on a layover hotel room, or a full-on workout at the gym. But always make sure that I get those 3 workouts in a week, and then also be a little bit more active. Like try to stay active more often, do active things like go for walks, go to the beach, just try to be active as much as I can. I feel like within the last year, I haven't been as active, and I know a lot of people haven't really been active because of everything going on in the world, but I want to make sure to make the effort to be a little bit more active. So for example, I can drive to my mailbox or I can walk to my mailbox. I want to be able to walk to my mailbox instead of being like, oh, I'm just gonna drive there, you know? So I want to choose to be more active. This next one is something that I feel like is kind of putting myself out there a little bit, and that is to shop less. I did find myself getting sucked into purchasing things just because I got a thrill by purchasing things. So I would get like random Amazon purchases. I would find things to shop on Target for. I would do a lot of impulse buying. I would see a flight attendant with a cool bag and I'd be like, oh, what bag is that? That's so cool. I'm gonna order it right now. And it's just not a healthy way to spend money, honestly. And I want to be able to control that a little bit more. We do have financial goals that we want to meet this year as well with George, and we want to be able to buy a house within the next year or so. So I want to be smarter about where our money is going and not just be so impulsive when it comes to things, you know? So I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this too, because it's something that a lot of people do struggle with, but we can do it. This year is going to be the year that we get control of that. This next one kind of ties into the shopping thing a little bit. So I want to worry more about what I have instead of what I don't have. So I feel like sometimes I get so caught up in what I want to accomplish and what I want to do and what I want to achieve, what my goals are, that I don't sit back and look at what I already have and what I have already accomplished and what I have already achieved. So that's something that I definitely want to work on this year. This next one's kind of hard because it's just my personality, but I want to work on worrying less. My husband is the type of person that we're both polar opposites when it comes to things. Like for example, I will say, I want to make this much money this month, right? And we're, let's just say $200 short of that goal. In my mind, we're broke, we're this, we're that, and the world is ending. In his mind, he's like, oh, we're only $200 short. Like, that's fine, that's great. Look at, you know, how much we made, and you know, we have a house, we have food, we have this, we have that. I want to be able to think like that. And I know that it's not easy to think like that, especially if it's part of your personality, but I want to work on stopping myself and realizing, hey, it's only $200 less, you know, it's only this, it's only that, like, it's fine. You know, I want to be able to think like that, and it's definitely going to be a struggle, but hey, I feel like I can do it. All right, this next thing is something that is a really bad habit that I have been trying to break for a very long time, but I feel like I'm gonna be more conscious this year about it because you guys have called me out on it, so it's definitely noticeable, and that is to stop picking at my hair. I have the nervous habit of picking at my hair. You know how some people would like bite their nails or fingernails when they're nervous or they're anxious or something, or they're bored? For me, it's picking at my hair and picking at my split ends. I will sit there and pick at my split ends for hours. I can do that all day long without a problem. And it's definitely not the best habit to have because I'm really trying to let my hair grow out, and the more I do that, the shorter my hair gets. So I'm definitely working on that, and that's a really bad habit that I want to break. Another habit that I do want to pick up though is to cook more often at home. We find ourselves ordering out a lot more often than we have in the past, and I don't know why that is, but this year I really want to put a stop to that and just cook more at home. That way I'm more conscious of what we're eating, and it's also budget friendly. It's better for your wallet, you know? So maybe even just order a meal service. That way I'm forced to cook and the food is already there. I already have the ingredients. I don't have to go grocery shopping, whatever. Something like that I think would definitely help. So definitely cook more at home and spend more time in the kitchen. I really want to declutter this year a lot more. I feel like we still have a lot of things. I'm not a minimalist whatsoever, but I do want to have less things just so that we don't feel so cluttered, because this space is definitely smaller than our house in Texas. We had a big house in Texas, And compared to where we live now, it's a lot smaller, and I feel like we just have too many things that we don't even use, things that we don't need on a daily basis, you know? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure I'm gonna be adding more things to my list as the days go on and as the months go on in this year. I don't think it's ever too late to sit down and really focus on what you want to achieve this year. I think you can do that at any time, but I really hope this video inspires you to create some goals for yourself and really push yourself to do something that you normally wouldn't do, because you never know where it might take you. One of those things for me was definitely YouTube. I had no idea where YouTube would take me when I first turned on my little iPhone 6 in San Diego on a layover and decided to film my first video. And now here we are, almost 90,000 of us, which is so crazy to me. That's insane, 90,000. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your goals are for this year, or what your goals were last year that you were able to achieve. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to get to know your goals a little bit more. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
This time